Today, I received my very first and hopefully my last copyright strike. I reacted to a video of a chick stealing crab legs from the grocery store. I called the video the Crab Leg Bandit. The video contained grocery store surveillance footage and police body cam footage. People do reaction videos to police body cam videos all the time. So why did I receive a copyright strike that I couldn't even counter? YouTube wouldn't even let me submit an appeal. That's when I got in my critical thinking bag. I started analyzing the hell out of the situation, and I'd be damned. You won't believe the conspiracy my brain done cooked up. You see, in this video, I said some pretty offensive things about the state of Wisconsin. I said Wisconsin is a cheap ass state to live in. If you make $20 an hour in the state of Wisconsin, you ballin'. You live in a luxury apartment and you drive a Cadillac CTS if you make $20 an hour in the state of Wisconsin. I also referred to Wisconsin as cheap ass Wisconsin multiple times in the video. And I also said some pretty harsh things about the grocery store that the crab legs were stolen from. I said the reason why Woodman's Market is so cheap is because the food they buy in wholesale be close as hell to the expiration date. They selling food that more popular grocery stores are throwing away. So it's safe to say, if you live in Wisconsin or you work at Woodman's Market, you probably got pretty mad at that video. And guess what? The content I was using in the Crab Leg Bandit video was from people who reside in Wisconsin. The police, they live in Wisconsin. The grocery store is based out of Wisconsin. And Patrolling Wisconsin, the YouTube page that gave me the copyright strike, is from Wisconsin. So they seen my video and got mad as hell. That's why I couldn't counter the copyright strike. YouTube had a police department and the grocery store chain knocking on their front door. Like, hey, get that video down. I can't even get mad at YouTube. They had no choice. You had a whole police department coming at your front door for my video to get taken down. I'll be damned. Hey YouTube, you better take this video down. He's telling the world about how cheap Wisconsin is. But it's true. The information I got was off Google. If you make $48,000 in the state of Wisconsin, you can take care of a family of 4. Wisconsin cost of living rate is like 8% below the national average. This is what Google was telling me. And Google also gave me my information I received about Woodman's grocery store. The reason why y'all cheap as hell is because the food y'all purchase wholesale be like 3 days away from expiring. This is what Google was telling me about y'all. And y'all gonna copyright strike me? How about you copyright strike Google? I'll be damned. So apparently the cheap ass state of Wisconsin got it out for me. But I don't give a damn. Y'all be wearing cheese blocks on y'all heads and y'all think that it's fly. The Milwaukee Bucks will never win another NBA championship again. I promise you that. The Wisconsin Badgers are trash as hell. The Green Bay Packers ain't seeing no Super Bowls no damn time soon. Wisconsin got mad at me because I said if you live in a cheap ass state like Wisconsin, shopping at a cheap ass grocery store, why are you stealing crab legs? And they got mad as hell about that. And now I got a copyright strike because I was telling the truth. And since YouTube want me to start making original content, okay, cool. I'm gonna start making original content about how cheap the state of Wisconsin is. The Green Bay Packers is the smallest market in the NFL. Facts. Do you know why the Green Bay Packers is one of the smallest markets in the NFL? Because the Green Bay Packers are in Wisconsin. The population is small. Nobody wants to live there. That's why the cost of living so damn low. But yeah, this is why I got a copyright strike, because of the harsh truth I spoke about the cheap ass state of Wisconsin, and for exposing the shady business dealings of Woodman's Market. Yes, y'all be buying groceries wholesale that be close as hell to the expiration date. Beef with Google. Your beef is with Google, not with me. Because I got that information off of Google. You heard me? Green Bay got the nerve to call themselves Title Town. Y'all ain't win a title since 2011. How the hell is you a Title Town when you ain't seen a Super Bowl ring in 14 years? And it's gonna be 15 years because Jordan Love is mediocre as hell. Y'all gonna send a copyright infringement for that? For talking trash about y'all quarterback? I'll be damned. That's why Aaron Rodgers got the hell up out of there. He was tired of playing at cold ass Lambeau Field. Y'all cheap asses was too damn cheap to put a roof over that man's head. I would have left y'all cheap asses too. But yeah, it seems like the cheap ass state of Wisconsin won't smoke with your boy Catfish Nugget Chaz. Well, let's do it. Catfish Nugget Chaz versus the cheap ass state of Wisconsin. Let's see who wins. Wisconsin probably gonna win because they a whole state and I'm one man. They just put a copyright strike on me and ain't nothing I can do about it. So yeah, Wisconsin, they winning the beef so far. They probably gonna win the beef head on too. But you know, I had to get this off my chest. I got a copyright strike that I can't even counter. The police department, a grocery store chain, and another YouTube channel. They all came together like the Justice League and said, you know what? We gonna take this man down. And they took me down, dog. I got a whole copyright strike on my page, bro. I'll be damned, dog. Like, the hell I'ma do? Damn. I was so close to getting monetized too, dog. Like, bro, I close as hell. Like, but now I don't know. I think like copyright strikes, I think, you know, like why you got a copyright strike, you can't get monetized. So, you know, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I was this close, but now I'm this far. I'm far as hell. Just like Wisconsin is far as hell with times. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's why I got a copyright strike. And I'm gonna let y'all hear the audio to why Wisconsin got mad at me. I was going in on they cheap asses. It is what it is. And another thing, ain't like I called Wisconsin po as hell. I called y'all cheap as hell. Y'all acting like I called y'all po as hell. Y'all might be po. Y'all doing this po ass. I ain't gonna cuss. Y'all know what y'all doing to me. But yeah, man, here's the audio. The state of Wisconsin, a place where you can truly get a bang for your buck because it's cheap as hell to live there. If you make $20 an hour and you live in the state of Wisconsin, I'll be damned. You ballin', shot calling. Luxury apartment, you're driving a Cadillac CTS, the ladies are flocking. That's the lifestyle of somebody making $20 an hour in the state of Wisconsin. It ain't like that down here in Florida. If you make $20 an hour in Florida, oh yeah, you barely scraping by. And you're probably selling drugs on the side. And you probably got 2 or 3 roommates. Anyways, back to the cheap ass state of Wisconsin. In the cheap ass state of Wisconsin, there's a small grocery store franchise called Woodman's. And it's 100% employee owned. And just like Wisconsin being cheap as hell, Woodman's Market is also cheap as hell. They probably the most cheapest grocery store in the whole state of cheap ass Wisconsin. That's a lot of bang for the buck right there. What a honey pack's at. Anyways, the reason why Woodman's is so cheap is because all the food they be buying be close to expiring. The food be close as hell to the expiration date. They basically buying the food that the more popular grocery store franchises are basically going to be throwing away. So my question is this: if you living in a cheap ass state like Wisconsin, shopping at a cheap ass grocery store like Woodman's while utilizing the benefits of EBT, why is you stealing crab legs? You should have all the money in the world for some damn crab legs. You live in cheap ass Wisconsin and you make $17 an hour. You ballin' like hell. You had $133 to let go on some crab legs. Me and you both know that with your trifling ass. You trifling as hell. Me and you both know you got all the money in the world. You stealing crab legs from Woodman's is like Birdman trying to steal from the Dollar Tree. It don't make no sense. You see what I'm saying? You can buy the whole store if you wanted to, but you stealing? I'll be down. I'm disappointed as hell. I can't believe you, girl. Your mama disappointed too. Got her smoking cigarettes. You know she been talking about quitting cigarettes for the past 15 years. But you got her doubling back, stressing mama the hell out. You got banned for life from a local market. I want you to look in the mirror and say that to yourself and watch how your reflection start turning into the image of a clown. I'll be damned.